folks, it's Smithy again. See this? You've seen the thumbnail, so you know what this is. And you've seen the title, so you know what it is. I have never owned one of these before. And this got here a lot faster than I expected it to, because I got it off of eBay. And I did not realize that I went back and I saw the delivery notice today. I went back, I looked at the guy's page where it says we'll be shipping from this place. I didn't realize that the place it was shipping from was literally an hour and a half away from me. I literally could have just driven to pick this up, but actually it would have cost me more in gas. Moving on. I'm a little nervous. Everything said that it was in good condition. He said it was in good condition, just a little bit of rust buildup on his screws. I might change out his screws, I don't know yet. I'll have to see what kind of shape they're in. But, let's get him out of here. Let's take a look at this glorious little booger. Very weird way of packaging it. Just super tape the slip onto the front. Okay. There we go. All right. Let us and oh, he's well preserved. All right, let's take a look. I'm being very careful with this thing. He said he's in great condition, but I'm just holy crap. Okay. Okay, I can't swoon over it for too long or I will freak out. G2 SIDESWIPE. Oh, this is so cool. This is, for those of you who don't know, this is literally the G1 SIDESWIPE toy with the, grunge 90s idea. I crack up all the time at the G2 because I'm a firm believer that the G2 series suffers from the two Gs. Gimmicks and garish paint jobs. Oh, this is so cool. He's not 100% complete. He originally, if you got him brand new, he came with this little spring-loaded missile launcher. It was like neon green and came with a couple little blue missiles. However, he did have his little white gun there, and plugs right into the top of him here. Not super securely, but you can do that. Oh, this is so cool. For those of you who watched my early videos when I was still sounding like an idiot and I was doing everything from behind the camera, you know that I have a G1 ramjet, Generation 1 ramjet, but I don't have. But it's literally just like the base toy. I don't have any of his wing bits or his little arm guns or anything like that. I don't even have his landing gear. So he sits on my shelf and he sits there, and I love him because I found him and he was cool. I paid $8 for this, and he is in such amazing condition. I mean, for those of you who have never seen one of these, I mean, come on, take a look at this. I love that he actually has the G1 Autobot logo, because the G2 Autobot logo and the G2 Decepticon logo were dumb. I'm sorry, I got nothing better. I got no better words. They were dumb. So I'm very grateful that this has that insignia on it. Trying not to get it caught the glare. His spoiler says SIDESWIPE. His two little side stickers here, SS SIDESWIPE. Oh, this is so cool. Man, is he heavy. Holy crap. I think this thing actually weighs more than, it might weigh just as much, but it's either just as much or more than, like, our current Voyagers. Like, This thing is actually heavier than Generation Springer. I kid you not, this thing feels heavier than Generation Springer. Oh, even his tires are still intact. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. We're going to transform him. We're going to transform him. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Okay, gotta focus. Focus, Smithy, focus. Okay, so, transform him. For those of you who have never transformed a G1 Sideswipe, you flip his hood down here. Yeah. Come on. You slide his legs out like that. And you pull out on his arms right here. These are loose. He did warn me that his arms were a little bit loose. Then you flip his hood down like that. You flip his head up like that. And then you come down here and you flip down his little feet flaps. And then if you want, you can push his arms up off of the doors right here. And there you have G2 Sideswipe. I have the Sideswipe. I literally have I have a G1 Sideswipe figure. He's G2 colors, but it's a G1 Sideswipe toy. Nerding intensifies. Sorry, I'm having a moment. If I'm creeping you out, I'm sorry. I legitimately am sorry. But I'm having a moment. Give me his gun. And honestly, I don't even care that he doesn't even have his little shoulder gun. Because if you ever saw an image of G2 Sideswipe from the comics, he had his tires actually moved up onto his shoulders and they became like these spiked shoulder pauldrons. So quite honestly, I don't care. I don't care that he doesn't have those. I really don't. This is so amazing. Oh, there is nothing about this that I don't love. I'm gushing, okay? I'm gushing. I'm super happy right now. Look at this. Look at it. Oh, he's so cool. And not gonna lie, he is actually my favorite model of Lamborghini. The Countach is my all-time favorite Lamborghini. That was before it started getting overly pretentious and it just had a cool flair to it. It almost had like a muscle car flair to it. I didn't plan this out at all, so give me just a second. Stand there. Give me just a second. Just want to do a couple size comparisons. Actually, you know what? I'll use one of them, and I'll use you. Here we go. I'm going to compare them in size, because this is one of those things, I absolutely love it when people start complaining that Transformers are getting so tiny. Okay, first off, shut up. We went through a amazing time when, it wasn't uncommon to have, normal size toys be, this big. It wasn't uncommon. We went through a time of that. But the originals, okay, look at this. Look at this. That's a G2 Sideswipe. And that's a current Legends Generations figure. Look at this. Look at this. The originals were basically Legends size. The only difference is these guys had die cast in them. Like his entire bottom end is die cast. So, just doing the quick comparison here. I gotta do this. This is Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. Might notice mine looks a little funny. That's because this is the Sideswipe from the subline. It was an exclusive line that it was a Toys R Us exclusive line. There was 4 of them that I believe. It was Bumblebee, Ironhide, Sideswipe, and Ratchet. They were called the Scan Series. And basically what that meant was they had a bunch of clear plastic on them and kind of a cool visual effect with the paint. So it looked like they were still formatting into their vehicle forms. I planned on doing a review of him. I bought him off eBay a while back. I just hadn't gotten around to it. So I might throw that out here pretty soon. Because I know that's actually a pretty cool design. So less about him, more about him. I can't make this video too long because this is going to be a gush fest, okay? I really cannot explain to you how thrilled I am to have this thing. This is just the best kind of amazing. That's all I can call this. This is the best kind of amazing. Look at this. Just bask in its glory. Okay. Okay, I'll stop being a nerd for a minute and I'll get serious. Honestly, I know a lot of people don't like the G2 designs as much because they had the garish paint jobs, but it's a really fun thing, and I cannot honestly explain how happy this thing makes me. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think you guys have pretty much figured out that I recommend getting your hands on one of these if you can. Oh boy. Today's a good day. And this has been the Smithy. See you later, guys.